the map offering right off the bat. Okay, what up, everybody? I'm just gonna make this recording mainly for posterity. I don't have any viewers right now, and likely never will. But you know what? Let's continue anyway. So this is a game I'm playing at night. I played earlier today, and I was playing, playing with my new killer, Nemi, my new favorite killer. And I haven't been playing in a while. I've been gone for a few days, and boy, did it show. My first two games went completely sour. I had some pretty obnoxious survivors, a handful of hooks with no kills. Two games back to back, so didn't go very well for me. Next game, you know, I'm in what is it? The one with my boy Wraith, one of his maps with the cars. And you know what? I'm with my Nemesis. Nemesis comes with two zombies. I'm telling myself the game's going to go well. And midway through the game, things are not too bad. And I get probably one of the greatest pieces of film I'm ever going to capture. I had a Michaela in a corner. Um, she still had some room to run, but two zombies were right nearby. I named them Franklin and Meredith. And so I hit Michaela. She was 100% healthy. I hit Michaela with my tentacle. So she became infected. Then Franklin gave her a little bit of a love tap. So that happened. So she became injured. And then Meredith gave her, the 1-2 skidoo. And she went down immediately. So I thought that was hilarious. It happened in like 2.3 seconds. And I guess Michaela didn't think it was very funny because before I knew it, she disconnected. So I had Leon down as well. And I didn't realize it. I thought, oh, wrong button. I thought it was Leon who disconnected. But no, it was, I probably should focus, but at this point I don't really care. But no, it was the Michaela that disconnected because she had no sense of humor. I'm just going to set these traps. Right now I'm not really focused on getting the kills. I understand that people are super salty, so I'm just here to have fun, because that's why I play games. I play games to have fun. So I'm setting traps in some random spaces right now. The challenge is I just need to get some guys in traps. Okay, I don't know what's up with this Meg. Acting pretty weird. Give a double check who's here. So that happened today. I can't take this stuff too seriously. It's a game. Games are meant to be fun. And that's what I'm focused on. I hear some pitter-patters. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, that's not good. Oh, they're just tossing everything at me like cookies. I like it when you toss cookies my way. And trap. Meg, again? What are you doing, girl? Oh, basement's like right there. I was really expecting someone to slam that pallet down on me. I can't believe they actually ran off that far to not come for the rescue. I do feel bad about putting Meg on a hook that soon, but I mean, wrong button. But I mean, you fall into a bear trap, there ain't nothing I can do for you. Traps right now. Nobody saw that. Nobody's likely coming to her rescue. They're upstairs. Oh, hello, Michaela. You gonna toss that? Really? No? Friends have been tossing them. Is she going for the rescue? No, she's not gonna make it. Oh, somebody rescued her. I am playing Trapper. I don't know how I'm doing this well. Earlier today, I was getting... Either they were a sophisticated bunch, or I was just playing terrible. Both are possible. But I'm playing not too bad as Trapper. 3 hooks, no gens, but you know, anything's possible still. Gotta look out for my own traps. Ooh. And you're still hurt? Just a tip. Oh, and she has boil over. I don't know if I want to make it over here. I should. When I have boil over as a survivor, it never goes well for me. Let's just set it. Who cares? Let's see what happens. So if I just have them rescuing people, that would be... I'm not gonna go that way. I don't want to get fat shamed by my own traps. Get rid of this. It's not really favorable to my traps. So I don't know if I'm gonna get my challenge today. Kind of okay with that. See if I can get her to run in my traps. And she does! Amazing! How? How did you run into that? That's amazing. I'm impressed. Meanwhile, they're just getting their... That Meg is pumping them out. Thank you for coming down here. There weren't any hooks up there. Odd move. Oh, you're the one with the boil over. I forgot. I should have not. You're going to be problematic. I'm just going to drop you. And somebody just ran this way. Don't really know why. Oh, that right? This is what was happening in the earlier game. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's cheating or if this is lag or what's up with this. But it's really annoying. How did I miss that? I didn't even know she was there. I don't know why she... This is really aggravating. Some kind of lag, I suppose. Oh, it's Meg again. It's super aggravating. Whoa, this girl's everywhere. Jolt's paying off. Who's over here? They already ran off. Oh, it's you. Get you injured again. Not sure if she wants to go down for to save Meg. I don't know who else is over here. Somebody's over there. I hear feet. I hear pitter patters. And somebody's in a bear trap. How did they get out of the bear trap so fast? Where'd they go? What just happened? There you are. Explosions. Explosions. Wow. You do not have boil over, and I am not looking like the big bear trapper that I am. Amazing pull you had, madam. Okay, that one's up here and that one's below. Boy. Her up there. My big clogged hoppers is what I'm hearing right now. Bumped into a Mikaela. Interesting. Yeah, already got rid of that. That's a black hole. And down you go. Yeah, so I was playing terrible with Nemesis earlier today. No kills, handful of hooks, and I am playing probably the worst killer. And I don't know... Oh, howdy ho there. Give you a smooch. So they're downstairs. Yeah, they're very quick to get rid of these for some reason. Is she still on that hook? There we go. There you are. Was it her that was on the hook? Who was on the hook? Oh, it was you. You were on the hook. Oops. I don't want to hook you. Where'd the other one go? Who unhooked you? And somebody just... And I got my challenge. Fantastic. On a map that I definitely shouldn't have gotten my challenge. How did you step in this? Terrible trap. Again. Oh, that one's not gonna work. And this is the one with boil over, so... No bueno. So everybody's down now. I knew she was gonna break free. Worth it. It's fine. What? Seriously? I don't even understand that. Same trap, too. She's going upstairs. Yeah. It's amazing how you can have a complete 180 in your games as killer. Because I don't understand this at all. So in the game where the Mikaela who had no sense of humor, I actually let her go. Or, not her go, she disconnected. But there was also Yoon Jin, I believe is the survivor name, who also had boil over. And I was around no hooks, so I probably do end up slugging a lot. I don't mean to. But, so I ended up having to slug the Yoon Jin because she had boil over and there were no hooks in the area, so there was nothing I could do. And so I left her on the ground, and that's when I think it was Leon and the Mikaela were in the corner together working on the gen. I went over there. Mikaela got smooched by myself and my zombie buddies. and she had no sense of humor, so she disconnected. I think the Yoon Jin also disconnected. So that just left Leon and I think I forget the character from Silent Hill. Just left those two. Two disconnects, left two survivors. Um, the Silent Hill survivor didn't really care, was teabagging in front of me and just didn't want to be in the game anymore. So I put them on the hook. I had down the Leon. Um, and I eventually just let the Leon go. I mean, they still had 5 gens to go. No gens were completed in that game. 2 people disconnected. So I wasn't going to wait for 2 people to finish all 5 gens, so I just took out the character who didn't want to be there anymore and let the Leon go. Which is typically how I play. If I see no point in going after a 4K, then I'm not going to go after a 4K. Sometimes I just absentmindedly do it, like now. I didn't necessarily have to go after the 4K, but I'm playing as Trapper. Still had 3 gens to go. Yeah. Sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. But I got my +2, so I'm already ranked up from the reset for the, MMR. So I went from starting the day off with no kills, 2 games in a row, playing terrible, to this with Trapper. So I just don't understand it. It is what it is. And they had it coming for bringing a jigsaw piece, sending me to the Gideon meat packaging plant. So this is all their fault. So if you get sent to that type of map, it's game on. All's fair. And I still don't try to face camp. Even when I had the handful of hooks, I didn't resort to face camping. I just don't like doing that. I also didn't resort to going after the same character right after hooking them just to get some kills on the board or just to make the game easier for me. I, I just like in this game, I accidentally, I think, went after someone who was just hooked, and I just leave them slugged. Let their buddies go and heal them, and that's what I thought was going to happen in the game earlier today. I thought, Yoon Jin, she had boil over. You come with boil over, I mean, you can't be mad at killers for leaving you on the ground. It's all's fair if you come with boil over. Um, I thought her bros would come and pick her up. I mean, there were still 3 people alive at that point, and nope, they just left her on the ground. So, and she disconnected. I mean, if you come with boil over, don't be surprised if you're just left on the ground. I mean, but be surprised by your fellow survivors, but at this point, when you're solo queue, nothing surprises me. I've been watching people dime each other out with solo queue, so just for fun. I'm almost at 2,000. I'm going to need to dump some points on somebody.
Fahun Dingir Okuva.
Alright, let's go. I already forgot what my challenge was. The daily and the actual challenge. Fudge. Whatever. Let's go. I also haven't played with Plague in a while, so this is gonna be messy. Okay, what's going on here, sis? What is she doing? What is happening right now? Okay. I feel like that's not maximum vial or something. What's maximum for her? Scratch, scratch. Get some scritches. I don't know how I missed that. I need to stop this one right now. How is she not infected? Seriously, how is she not infected? I'm very confused. Okay, I need to hit her because she's maximum infected. Oh, terrible. Got her. Not playing very well. Okay, so now she's infected. Probably because she touched something. Okay, I was pushing. What was this? I can't be the only one that just noticed that. And let somebody get away because of it. Okay, she's running all the way over there. I'm not dealing with this. It's her. So I've been dealing with a lot of lag in this game all of a sudden playing as killer. I don't know why. Oh, so my jolt also counts towards the overcharge challenge. Because I had overcharge and jolt. And since jolt damaged the Jinn, while I have overcharge, it counts. I'm like right here. I need to find one that has maximum infection. I don't know what the point of this was. In the basement, like downstairs. And she doesn't have boil over. Ooh, I have more of my killer go-go juice. I probably should start using that. only problem I have with using this is basically what you're hearing right now. Those whispers, it really ruins your ability to hear. Focus. How did none of that hurt her? Oh wait, she was the one that was maximum affected. I was supposed to hit her with my main weapon. Fuzzy Biscuits. He's over there. Are they killing themselves on hook? Yeah, he's not even... I don't think he's going for the save. Odd move. Again with the blinking. It very well may be my internet connection. Like, this is... Why is this still yellow? Okay. And now I'm